Chapter 6 Season 3 is awesome, but what's one problem? Your settings are not optimized. You might be having some bugs, a few lower FPS than normal. So today in this video I'm going to be going over the best settings for you to use in your Fortnite games. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, let's go into our settings menu in the lobby. Bang, settings, just like that. First thing you're going to want to be doing is making sure in windowed mode you're playing on full screen. You always want to play full screen on your native resolution or 1080p. This is the best way to maximize your FPS. VSync, if you don't know what this is, don't worry about it. Don't turn it on. It's not good. If you're gonna use it, do it through your GPU settings, not through Fortnite settings. For your frame rate, you want to be one above whatever your monitor is. So if your monitor is 60 FPS, put it 120, 120, 144. 144, 160. So I technically should be on 165. I don't like playing on that high. Your rendering mode, you're going to want to be playing on performance mode because this will maximize your FPS chances and capabilities. For your graphics settings, you don't actually have them all, but we'll go over the other ones later. For your brightness, I like playing on 140, but I think 100 is perfectly fine. Your user interface contrast, leave this on 1, it doesn't really matter, it just changes the setting menu. Your colorblind mode, I personally play with it off. But I know Tri-Nope 5 and Tri-Nope 10 are pretty good if you want to play on it. For the user interface, yeah, whatever it is. This is basically just saying some menus in iShop have effects where they can just turn or do whatever. For graphics quality, this is the performance mode version, so you don't have everything. 3D resolution, play on 100. You can't change this setting, so leave it on whatever it is. For view distance, I play on medium. I think that is the perfect view distance. For textures, I play on low for the better FPS. Meshes, I play on low. For your advanced graphics settings, show FPS I have on, so you can see how much FPS you're getting in game. Latency markers I have off. NVIDIA Reflex low latency on plus boost. This basically gives your graphics card the best possible performance you can get. That is if you have an NVIDIA GPU. Report performance stats. This is off. This will actually really hurt your FPS if you have this on. Next up, go ahead to the 5th tab, Game UI. I'm just going to scroll through these, I'm not really going to touch on them. I have no reticle on because I use a custom crosshair. HUD scale I play 89, and then pretty much everything else is on apart from the latency debug stats. You want to make sure you have net debug stats on if you want to see your ping. That's very useful in game. And that's going to be it for now. But if you go back to your video tab and then go back to DX11, then click apply and then restart now. Okay, now you've done that in your settings menu, you have DX11 on, you can actually see a lot more. If you scroll down here, look at all the settings we have now. Okay, now we'll go through this again. For quality preset, put it on custom if you can. If not, change another setting, it'll be on custom. For anti-aliasing and super resolution, I have this off. Temporal super resolution, I have it on recommended. 3D resolution 100, dynamic 3D resolution on off. Off, shadows off, global illumination off, reflections off, view distance medium, textures low, effects low, post-processing low. That will just give you the best performance you can get. And then use GPU crash debugging, turn this off. It even says here, this will come at a small performance cost. Turn this off, do not leave this on. It's terrible, turn it off. That's the most important thing in the lot. And then when you're done with all those settings, go ahead back up here and put your game back on performance mode. I'm going to decline that, and then I'm going to close my game, not restart, close it. And I'm going to go to my Epic Games launcher. This is where we're going to go to library, and then go to your Fortnite game. Then we're going to go to options, and then here we want to turn on Fortnite Battle Royale. Click that on. You want to save the world, off if you don't use it. High resolution textures on. I'm going to turn this off. Pre-downloaded stream assets, turn this on. And we do a little update. Shouldn't take too long. Just a little update. Let that update go. Okay, when that's done, you're going to want to go to manage and then verify files. I get stuck at 37%. Should max out your performance settings. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.